Sun drops like a coin in a rigged game, and the town don't blink. Cards on the street, chairs still warm, but not a soul left to sit. Even the Lord keeps his distance here, doors shredded like bad scripture, pews whispering splinters, sheriff's badge in the dirt, bent, not broken. Beside it, tracks too big for hooves, too mean for mercy. Wind swells, sky curdles, and out in that wall of dust, two lights that'll haunt your dreams for an eternity. Sheriff Leonidas was about to have this nightmare. Word spreads quick in the Wild West. Governor Buford of Buzzard Junction stomps in saying he needs Leonidas to go check out Pride Rock. Ain't nobody heard from him in 2 fortnights. Leonidas gets his weapons and heads out on over to Pride Rock, about 10 miles, I reckon, southward of Buzzard Junction. 2 stallions, 1 badge, 1 Bible he ain't read in years, enough bullets to make a sermon. Old Leonidas made it to Pride Rock, most alone he'd been since his wife croaked, not a soul in sight. Even the saloon, normally aloof with hookers and blow, gone with the wind. The church looked like a slaughterhouse. Something dubious and evil had definitely gone down in this town. Hats and boots everywhere, like the owners sneezed and vanished. Town's a closet the Lord forgot to clean. The crows came to feast, but was too scared to land. Leonidas thought maybe an outlaw and came like Claw Cassidy, but something like this would have taken an army. Leonidas kept searching the town for any clues that could help him figure out what the hell happened. He set up camp, and finally a survivor named Terry came up and told him he'd best get going before he ended up dead like the lot of them. Terry got spooked by the wind and done run off. Leonidas kept seeing these tracks and reckoned the only way to lure whatever came to town back too. It was to tie up a bunch of lanterns and see if it came back. Leonidas waited, and eventually a dust storm started brewing. Finally, he came face to face with whatever killed all these people. Leonidas couldn't believe his eyes. There stood a beast, about 20 feet tall or more, I reckon, enough to scare a man shitless. Leonidas stood him up face to face, pointed his revolver straight in his eyes, then hit a gra-ta-ta like Ja Morant after he hit a 3. But needless to say, poor old Leonidas wasn't enough for the beast. The beast about done killed old Leonidas, then suddenly just turned away and left the town. Leonidas stood there until morning in shock. He thought to himself, I gotta quit drinking moonshine. But he realized ain't none of it wasn't real. Old Leonidas mounted his steed and headed back towards Buzzard Junction after he collected himself. Everyone in the town was waiting on some good news about Pride Rock. The governor had a hard time believing Leonidas and thought he may be drunk. Eventually, the governor came around, and Leonidas pondered how to find and kill the Widowmaker lurking in the darkness of the hills.
I reckon it's time for redemption.
Only time would tell, but the governor reckoned this was just another day in the Wild West. Old Leonidas, the governor, and Widowmaker will all return in episode 2. Cowboys and cowgirls, this is Raleighwood.